We have some awards to give this evening, and our first award is for Kathleen Brantigan. She could not be here. Her husband is not in good health, and she felt like she needed to stay with him. But we have Deanna Swoboda, who's going to do the presentation via video, and then we have Kathy receiving the award via video. So, if you would please.
Hello, brass friends. My name is Deanna Swoboda. I serve as secretary for the International Women's Brass Conference, and I have the privilege of presenting the IWBC Beacon Award this evening. The Beacon Award was first introduced at the 2014 conference and given to women who have been beacons of light for those around them, both in the fields of performance and education. These women influenced so many generations of musicians through their careers, sharing the art of performance and standing for the values of equity, perseverance, and excellence. We are here tonight to celebrate a true luminary in the world of brass music, an individual whose passion and dedication have enriched our lives and the brass performance art form itself. Tonight, we honor Kathleen Brantigan. A graduate of the University of Michigan, Kathy has devoted her life to the world of brass music, building community and uplifting the voice of brass, in particular, the tuba. She is artistic director and, along with her husband, Charles Brantigan, founders of the Denver Brass. Kathy is tubist and performer with the renowned Aries Brass Quintet, and has performed throughout Europe and captivated audiences at international festivals from Costa Rica to Japan. Kathy is a champion of new music, having commissioned and premiered groundbreaking works like Les Stallings' Rhapsody for Tuba, which was premiered at the second IWBC in St. Louis. A commitment to the evolution of brass literature is evident in the Denver Brass's adventurous programming, which blends tradition with innovation, often weaving in collaborations and multimedia elements that elevate the listening experience. They've also recorded 35 albums. Kathy's impact reaches far beyond the concert hall. Through the Denver Brass, she brings the power and beauty of brass to over 30,000 audience members annually, enriching communities throughout Colorado since 1981. Tonight, we celebrate not just a brilliant musician, but a visionary, a collaborator, and a tireless advocate for the brass world. Kathy Brantigan's life is a testament to living the dream. And it is with immense pride and heartfelt admiration that we present her with this award tonight. Kathy is also a dear friend and has been a mentor to me throughout my career. Thank you, Kathy. She has always been and continues to be a beacon of light. Kathy, we present you with the IWBC Beacon Award. Congratulations. And I am grateful to have a few moments for Kathy to share with us. So I'm going to pass the baton to Kathy.
Thank you, Deanna. I'm honored and humbled to accept this award, but giving credit where credit is due, I have to say that I've only pursued my dreams successfully because I've always been surrounded by positive people like Deanna who believed in me and then dove in to help me make things work better than I ever could have done by myself. And beyond a shadow of a doubt, Chuck Brantigan and our 4 sons have been my anchor and inspiration. I heard from friends many, many years ago about this very strange and obsessed scientist, doctor, and tuba player who was doing studies on stage fright with beta-blocking drugs. So I walked into his office and announced, "Hi, I'm Kathy, and I play the tuba." We started dating shortly thereafter, and it was and remains pure magic. Chuck said, "I have a huge collection of rarely or never performed large brass ensemble music." And I said, "I have many friends who are outstanding brass musicians. Let's start a large brass ensemble." I was raised by parents who let me know that I could do anything I set my mind to. It didn't matter that when I auditioned at Ohio State University, the band director said, "It's too bad you aren't a boy." It didn't matter that I couldn't be in the marching band at the University of Michigan because I was a girl, or that I had to leave my first teaching job as soon as I showed. Upon moving to Denver, a contractor called asking if he could rent my tuba to lend to a trombone player so he could play tuba book at the circus. I very politely said no, and as it turned out, that player was fired after the first show, and I was hired to take his place. So I thank IWBC for its tireless and inspiring support of identifying female brass players. Nothing is more rewarding or fulfilling than spending a life bringing inspiration, joy, and healing to the world through music. So everyone, keep on keeping on. You'll never regret your time spent in music. Thank you, Deanna, and thank you to everyone at IWBC for all your good work.